Hi guys, welcome to another episode of my school day diaries written by my mum. Starting off today, Monday the 3rd of June. Went back to school after a lovely week off. He was looking forward to writing his story about all that he'd done in the holiday. Went swimming and had a lovely time. Saw him at break time. He gave me a sweet and he was fine. At 12:20 Mrs. Haynes phoned and said Adam was feeling ill and would I go and get him. I found him in the playground crying and holding his tummy. I had to carry him home. He couldn't walk very far. I was very worried and thought I might have to phone the doctor. Fortunately, he perked up after a while of resting on the sofa. Then he ate his lunch about 3:30. Tuesday the 4th of June. Today is the outing to Leon Sea. Everyone was very eager to get to school. After school, Adam went to Lee's, so I didn't get to hear about the trip till after tea. He said they found some dead crabs and lots of cockle shells on the beach. They ate their lunch near some animals. He sat next to Peter. Bought a packet of fruit pastels with some of the money he took with him. Had a paddle in the sea. Mrs. Lodge had a paddle but said it was too cold for her. On the way there, we were all given a paper with animals and things on, and we had to put a tick in the box if we saw a cow or a horse. When I asked him at bedtime what did he like most about today, he replied, riding on Lee's BMX. Wednesday the 5th of June. Went to Peter's after school, had great fun and rode a lot on Peter's bike. Had sausage, chips, beans for tea. Thursday the 6th of June. Had a good day at school, I think. Adam said he did maths and did his story about the outing to Leon Sea. He said he saw lots of boats, which he liked best of all, and he saw a man fishing and mending his net. We didn't go out to play at break time because it was too wet. Friday 7th of June. Had PE today in the hall. We had the apparatus out, climbed right to the top of the ropes, showed Mrs. Lodge my boat and and she showed it to class too. Sorry, that's my mind working there. Bought some snaps from the snaps from the tuck shop. Played with Stephen and Lee. Monday 10th of June. Had swimming today and enjoyed it very much. Didn't say very much about school today, but was very pleased that Simon was coming home with him today. Tuesday the 11th of June. Went swimming today, took sponsor forms back, and I went in to see if I could go to London with class 1. But Mrs. Haynes said she thought she had got enough help. Did some painting. We were doing the colour red. Watched Words and Pictures on TV. It was about a frog who drank all the water in the world. Sarah was sick. Oh, hang on. Sarah was sick, Mum, all over the mat, and Mrs. Jackson had to wash it. Mrs. Jackson. Wednesday, 12th of June. Brought back sponsor form, and he was very good and read them all correct to Mrs. Haynes. Played with Duncan's transformer called Water Walk. Did some maths, but didn't get them all right. Had to do some of my reading worksheet. Thursday the 13th of June. Had school photos done today. We had to say bananas and sausages, not cheese. Watch on TV. Friday the 14th of June. Didn't tell me anything. Monday the 17th of June. Had swimming, had PE, but Adam didn't join in because he had tummy ache, so he stayed in class with Joanna and made a butterfly. He went to Simon's after school. When I asked him what he did at Simon's, he said, I rode on Simon's BMX, and we went in the ditch and into the cornfield behind Simon's house. Said had a chicken bone with chicken on for tea. Chicken drumstick, I suppose. Tuesday the 18th. Had swimming, too much chlorine in the water again today. Said he'd finished his level 4 worksheet and was now on level 5. Brought home a new reading book and was very pleased with it, and by tea time had read it about 6 times. Wednesday the 19th of June. Brought home a new reading book and was very pleased with it. We had Mrs. Plum teaching us all day. She was nice and she said we were going to have PE out on the field to practice our running for sports day, but it poured down with rain and thundered, so we couldn't go out. I was the first one to finish all my work today. Thursday the 20th of June. Brought home a new reading book called The Donkey and the Lapdog, and he could read it very well. Had PE and the grass was very wet and I got my trainers dirty. We practiced for the sports day and we watched TV. Friday the 21st of June. Brought home school photos. They were quite good. Mrs. Lodge took us today and we played some tapes. Joanne bought her Cinderella tape and Emma bought her Ragadoo tape. We could dance to it if we wanted, but Lee, Christopher and Stephen and me didn't want to. When Adam came home, he helped me to bake a cake and then some scones. Monday 24th of June. Had swimming and really enjoyed himself. Peter came home for tea, but neither of them wanted to talk much about school, but they were both very excited about the school outing tomorrow. Had written his story about how we ordered his BMX on Saturday. Obviously ordered a BMX. Cool. Tuesday 25th of June. First thing Adam said when he got up this morning was, "Say mum, we're going on our trip, aren't we?" We arrived at school and everybody was full of fun. Fortunately the sun was shining nicely. They all had a very tiring day. I think it was a bit much for some of the smaller ones. Just before lunch Adam asked me if we could go home. He'd obviously had enough. A lot were disappointed because there wasn't time to go in the playground or see all of the animals. They were thrilled to sit on a real zebra skin in the lecture room. Wednesday the 26th. Brought home a new reading book today called The Fox and the Crow. He was very pleased with it. Thursday the 27th. Nana picked him up from school and he got something. And he got spoiled. He stayed there for tea and ate everything and was very good. When he came home he said he had pee in the hall with Mrs. Lodge and they used the apparatus. Friday the 28th of June. Didn't say much about school or what he had been doing. Told me he'd handed in his photo money. Monday the 1st of July. It was a lovely sunny day and was looking forward to going in the pool. Brought home a lovely picture of his bunk beds with all the soft toys sitting on top. Tuesday the 2nd of July. Got all of his maths right today, played with the sand and the Lego, practiced for sports day and Adam won the running race. Wednesday the 3rd of July. Today was very hot as usual on sports day. I watched Adam in the flat race but he didn't quite make first place even though everyone was shouting for him. He started off in first place but lost it. So he did with the obstacle race but came second. Thursday the 4th of July, there's nothing written there, so obviously didn't say nothing, I don't reckon. Friday the 5th of July, Mrs. Lodge brought in her book about London Zoo today and we talked about flamingos. It was very hot and he looked worn out when he came home. Okay guys, I'll end that one there today. Hope you've enjoyed that one and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye.